Welcome to our annual membership meeting, and glad you're all here. Here's our agenda for this session. We'll do the welcome, introduction of speakers, which I've kind of just done, but we'll do a little bit more. We're going to be swearing in our new board members. We've got 3 new board members we'll be swearing in, as well as a couple of folks who are newly re-elected to our board. Ross, who's our outgoing chair, is going to talk about 2025, some of the things that we were able to accomplish. And then Teresa, who's our incoming chair, will be looking at 2026 and some of the things we have coming up this year and a little bit beyond. And then we'll have our Q&A. So with that established, again, if you have questions, you can go ahead and throw them into chat and we will get to them. Sure appreciate you all being here. So who are we? Teresa Conley, as I mentioned, is our 2026 chair. She's been our vice chair for the last 2 years. And so she knows what she's getting herself into. She's the newly promoted to CEO at Premier Financial Group, and really excited for her in that promotion. And just such a delight and an asset to our team here at the Chamber. Ross Creech is our outgoing chair. He did double duty with us. As far as we know, maybe the only person who's done 2 back-to-back terms as chair. So he really got to know what we needed. He's the COO at Quality Body Works and has just done really a fantastic job in providing the support that we've needed here. So just want to give a big thanks to Ross and to Teresa for stepping up in these roles. And then there's me. I'm president and CEO of the Chamber, as well as our affiliate organization that some of you have probably heard about, is the Redwood Coast Chamber Foundation. And we'll be talking a little bit more about what we're doing under the auspices of that organization. In my mind, the Chamber and the Redwood Coast Chamber Foundation are kind of one big organization with 2 arms. So excited to share with you everything that's been coming up. And Teresa, it goes over to you.
All right. Well, welcome new and renewing board members. So first, welcoming our new board members, Katie Kavanaugh from Humboldt County Office of Education. We're thrilled to have you as an incoming board member. And Crystal Dean from Nielsen, Cashman and Dean. And Carly Robbins from Food for People. And renewing their board membership directors is Amanda Nelson from Cal Poly Humboldt and Chris Serbin from Walmart. And Kim Burgell, our mayor, will be swearing them in.
Great, congratulations and thank you, Teresa. So would our people being sworn in, please raise your right hand. I can't see you all, but I'm sure you are there. Okay. After having been, and I guess you'll repeat after me. We won't be able to hear you unless you unmute, but actually we would love for you to unmute. We'd love to hear your voices because you have powerful ones and we appreciate that. All right, so please raise your right hand and repeat after me. After having been duly elected to represent the business community.
After having been duly elected to represent the business community.
As a director of the Greater Eureka Chamber of Commerce.
As a director of the Greater Eureka Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, do you hereby swear to dedicate your efforts? Oh, I guess I should just have you affirm it. You don't have to repeat after me. Do you hereby swear to dedicate your efforts toward furthering the mission of the Chamber and in advancing the economic vitality of our community by serving as a catalyst for business growth, a convener of leaders, a champion for development, and an advocate for a thriving place to work and live? This shall be accomplished through dynamic partnerships with business, industry, education, government, nonprofits, and in the community. If you agree to accept this honor and responsibility, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Yeah, we do it different at the council meeting. Thank you, and welcome to the Greater Eureka Chamber Board of Directors. Happy for you.
Thanks so much, Mayor. We appreciate you being here with us. And with that, back to you, Teresa.
Well, with that, I am honored and proud to present to you the Chamber Board for 2026 and to be your chair. And our treasurer is Basil Syed from Providence St. Joseph Hospital. And do you want me to read everybody, Nancy?
I don't think you need to read everybody, but just want to make sure everybody has a sense of who's representing them on the chamber board.
Excellent. Yeah. So you can see there's a variety of industries and businesses, nonprofits, for-profit. And we're very pleased to see the diversity amongst our group and professions. So very excited to see this group of people be together on our board. Thanks.
And then this is our team. We were gathered for our holiday festivities, so it's just a very candid shot, very brightly colored. But so you see me, Shaw Edwards, who's new on our team, just as of a couple of months ago. They joined us as our program manager for programs under the foundation. So working on Leadership Redwood Coast and Home in Humboldt, which is a new program you'll be hearing about, and professional development programming, and our Latinx Chamber of Commerce and other things as well. Carly Whiff, who holds down our Denver office. So when she moved to Denver last year, we were able to keep her on, so she works remotely for us. Susan Gillespie, who doesn't know and love Susan Gillespie, our operations director. She's our glue here. And then Madeira Seaman has been with us 8 or 9 years, Madeira, something like that. She's our office and co-work coordinator. So really wonderful team, smart folks with big heart for doing this work. I do not know where that green swipe came from, and I'm not sure how to erase it. So without totally messing things up. So please excuse that as we go along. So there you go. So now, Ross, talk to us about
All right.
opportunity.
All right. So yeah, on the way out here, 2024, 2025, the theme was preparing for opportunity. A lot of ambiguity kind of in the Humboldt region economically. So what did we do and how did we support our mission? So our mission, again, is to advance the economic vitality of our community by serving as a catalyst for business growth, a convener of leaders, a pillar for development, and an advocate for a thriving place to work and live. So if we move on to the next slide, we'll talk through some of the things we were doing to work as a catalyst for business growth. So annual business awards sold out yet again. 10 business after hours mixers with 20 different hosts represented. The third annual Fun Family Mixer with nearly 1,000 attendees. And we partnered with Shop Local campaigns, including Choose Humboldt, 15 ribbon cuttings, marketing campaign featuring chamber members, part 2, and then 58 new members joined the chamber in 2025. As far as the Chamber Foundation goes, the launch of the Cámara de Comercio for Humboldt, they hosted a Latinx business summit. They hosted a couple of mixers as well, a Spanish language business training. So a lot going on as far as the Cámara de Comercio. And then we had a next level professional development was delivered, 180 participants in classes on management, AI, marketing, and more. As far as being a convener of leaders on the next slide here. So we hosted conversations with leaders, partnerships with chambers within our area. I don't know if you guys know this, but we have a lot of chambers per capita as far as in the Humboldt County area. And we've really made an effort, and Nancy has been fantastic with this, I believe, that as far as reaching out and trying to collaborate with these other chambers to best serve not only your members, but our whole community. The business serving organizations and other throughout the region. So as far as the Chamber Foundation, Leadership Redwood Coast, 26 participants, nearly 80 alumni so far. And they launched the alumni programming. And then there was the inaugural Redwood Coast Women's Conference. It sold out with 150 plus attendees, keynote speakers, and 12 workshops. And as far as to support our mission as a champion for development, we hosted a countywide business survey, conversations with leaders, economy focus, member engagement and support of new and expanding industries, healthcare, housing, education, workforce development, transportation, and more, regional economic development conferences, and we were participating in that. And as far as the RCCF, the Chamber Foundation, Home in Humboldt is an exciting development, and I'm going to let Nancy speak to that as things further develop. But I do expect that to be pretty exciting. And finally, to advocate for a thriving place to work and live, we hosted bi-monthly meetings with the city and quarterly meetings with the county, where we sat down and had really good, robust discussions talking about what's going on in the city and the county, how our needs and the those two entities' needs intersect, and where we can work together, and where just really having good back and forth conversations. We had presentations to the Eureka City Council and Humboldt County Board of Supervisors. There were letters of support for members, supportive strategies to address homelessness and other challenges. We're tracking federal actions and impacts on local businesses. A countywide business survey presented to the city. That same survey was presented to the city council, to the city and the county in those meetings. And from there, I think that's ultimately the last you guys will probably hear from me, other than a gala here coming up. But it's been a pleasure to serve you all, and I feel very strongly that we could not be leaving this operation to better women in charge here, as far as Teresa taking the board chair position, and of course Nancy and the rest of the representatives holding the court down. So, all right, on to you, Teresa.
Thank you, Ross. So appreciate you, more than I can say. And we do not feel sad for Ross right now, because he is joining us from Costa Rica. Thanks for funding the internet cafe so you could be with us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's warm down here, so having a good time though.
All right, cool. And if you have questions on anything that Ross talked about, we can circle back to that in the Q&A, because there's a lot behind each of those bullet points. There's a lot that has been, it's taken a lot to make all of those things happen. So great. Teresa, up to you now.
Thanks, Ross. So yeah, a lot happened in 25, and we have a lot to look forward to in 2026. So one of those big things to focus on for us is definitely membership benefits. So key membership benefits in 26 is one of them that you all are aware of is the business after hour mixers that we host monthly. There's typically 60 to 100 attendees at those events, and there's anyone from your businesses can attend. And so be on the lookout for those, and the schedule for those would be on our website. This also includes the summer fun family mixer at Sequoia Park Zoo this year, which is a new change in a venue, which we're super excited about. That's going to be one for the books. So definitely write that down on your calendar for July. That's going to be the month of July for that particular after hours mixer. And the monthly newsletters is another really important benefit that I am passionate about. It is an opportunity to submit important announcements that you may have for your organization. And then you could be featured in that. You can put those submissions in at the end of each month. The publication is the second Tuesday of that month following. And circulation is out to 1,600 entities, and about open the open rate is about 45%. So we think that's a pretty good rate of individuals that are seeing your articles. So, and reading that. So also another opportunity to get your content out there as a member would be social media. Another benefit that definitely our business is taking advantage of is amplifying your business when you tag the chamber in their Facebook or Instagram. They have 5,600 followers we do at the chamber for Facebook. So that's about 62,000 views per month. And Instagram, 3,100 followers. So that's about just under 5,000 views per month. So definitely take advantage of that. If you're posting on social media, tag the chamber. Media campaigns outside of social media, radio. So radio ads through Bicoastal Media, 400 plus ads that are being featured there. Television ads through Redwood News, about 200 ads for member businesses. There's print and online. So multiple publications there. So more media opportunities currently in negotiations. So we're here for you. We're here to amplify your business just as well as we are to share what we're doing here at the chamber. So please take advantage of those things. Some additional benefits, online and print member directory. So this is an annual directory. So the print circulation is about 3,000. Members will receive the printed version, and then online exposure is about 10,000. So again, seeing your name and business logos, again, continuing that marketing and advertisement for you. Conversations with Leaders is a quarterly benefit, virtual series on topics relevant to your business. Anyone from your business or organization can participate in those. So those are interesting topics. So keep an eye out for those announcements and sign up and participate in those virtual series. Another newer opportunity that we created was this Leaders Exchange. And this will be launching in Q2 of 26, where we're creating small groups where leaders can convene and get together and discuss and generate their own sort of private groups of maybe 10 to 12. And we're going to have a few different group facilitators to talk about unique business challenges or business strategies, best practices that each group can kind of share with one another and organically kind of create their own conversation circle. So that'll be coming in Q2. Then there's 50% off for members to rent the conference room or co-working meeting spaces. So for short-term or long-term space. So please be aware of that we have beautiful spaces at the chamber office to rent for the large conference room or small co-work spaces. And that's a discounted rate for members. And then there's also discounted professional development opportunities, management, leadership, trainings, or disaster reliance for business or nonprofits, and more. If you're interested in even more benefits, you can upgrade to a Premier membership, which will give you a more significant profile as a Premier member on the social media, on the website, in print, various areas of our advertisement within the chamber, and also boost access to tangible benefits and maybe even more one-on-one professional development opportunities or consultations within the chamber. Okay. Some of what's coming in 2026, we have our annual business awards, the Bolt Gala, coming up on Friday, January 30th. We're very excited about this event as it seems like each year just keeps getting better and better, more fabulous. So please continue to show up at that. That was sold out, as Ross said, last year. So we want to repeat that again and highlight and celebrate our businesses that are winning awards and showing up, greatly in our community. And business after hour mixers ongoing. We always have different hosts sometimes we have repeating hosts, which are great, and we look forward to those every year. Of course, the Summer Fun Family Mixer is becoming a favorite of mine. It's going to be the 4th year. And of course, now I shared we're going to have that at the Sequoia Zoo, which is super exciting, new venue. Really thrilled to see how that's going to resonate with the families of our chamber members. And that's going to be July 16th. And then next level, the professional development delivered is going to be ongoing. And that's more professional training opportunities for your team within your organization, your employees. And then Home and Humboldt. This is a very exciting launch program that's going to be launching in June, is ongoing. Nancy's been working really hard on this within the Redwood Coast Chamber Foundation. And I think this is going to be an awesome opportunity for our community to attract and retain some really great talent in our key organizations here. And Redwood Coast Women's Conference. We're going to have another one, our 2nd annual in September. We had an awesome one last year. I got to attend that. It was an amazing opportunity. It was at the Eagle House. If you didn't get a chance to attend that, you're not going to want to miss it this coming year. It was an amazing local, which was nice. It was class act. It was like going to the Bay Area to a wonderful conference, but you didn't have to travel, and you got to experience top level breakout sessions, keynote speakers, all here in Humboldt. Candidate surveys on business issues will be in the fall, economic forecast in the fall, and then Latinx Business Summit will also be in the fall. So lots to look forward to coming up in 2026. Okay, so ways to get involved. Board of Directors year-round provide governance, strategic oversight, and fiduciary leadership to advance the Chamber's mission. So we, from time to time, do have vacant board seats, and there are individuals that do term out. So if you're someone who wants to get involved, that is an opportunity to put your hat in the ring, or always consider reaching out to one of the current directors, or myself, or Nancy, any of the chamber staff, and let us know that you're interested. And then committees year round. This is also a very good way to get involved. You don't have to be, you actually don't even have to be a member to be on a committee, although we encourage all people to be a member.
Yeah, you do have to be a member to be on a committee.
Oh,
but anybody from your business.
That's what it is.
Yeah, can be part of a committee. But
So
you do have to be a member. Yeah.
Thank you. So learning about what committees do is they learn and address issues that impact local businesses in our community. We have 3 solid committees: the Business and Education Committee, Business and Government Affairs, and then we have an Organization Committee, which talks a lot about, the Organization Committee covers a lot of things like member benefits, our events like the gala, and we're always kind of coming up with different things relative to benefits with the Organization Committee. I do serve on that committee, so I have a lot of information on that too. But and then ambassadors, you get to build skills, elevate your business profile, you expand your network. These individuals help put on and serve in the capacity at those after hours mixers, as well as at the gala. So they help smoothly run these events that the chamber is putting on, so that they're very important people as well. So, and of course, you can participate in marketing opportunities, educational programs, and networking events. So anytime, if you need any information about participation, please just let us know. You can go to our website and there's more information. There's a get involved for more information. You can click on, Carly put something in the chat. You can go ahead and click on that and it'll take you to opportunities to get involved.
Can I just hype up this slide a little bit, Teresa? If you don't mind.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah. Hey. So board of directors. So this organization is really run with volunteers. So board of directors, committees, and ambassadors. So it's kind of three different areas that if you're taking the time to get on this call, we would love to have you more involved in these other areas, and many of you already are. But board of directors, for example, is essentially I'll say potentially 6 new board members. You have a 2-year term, or I'm sorry, up to 2 3-year terms. So every year we have new board members. Usually that could be as many as 3 coming off. So we're always looking to be replacing those board members. So even if there's not an opening now, put your name in the hat, and we just love that. That's a great problem to have, is people wanting to get on the board. The committees are another way to just stay involved. And then the ambassadors, man, those guys are awesome. They do so much to keep the balls rolling at all these different events that the chamber's doing. So get involved. We love the help and appreciate you guys. And I think that was. Are we on to Q&A then?
Yeah, let me just say a couple more things. So just, back on, still on this slide, we actually do, we had a couple of board members who had to step down kind of in the middle of their terms. So we do actually have 2 board member seats open. So if you're interested in that, just give me a shout and we can talk about what that looks like. Committees, love to have as many people involved. As Teresa said, anybody from your business, from your member business, can be involved in this. And then ambassadors, they are some of my favorite folks in the community. They're just really dynamic and they learn a lot. They expand their networks and things like Teresa said. But these are some really tangible ways. One of the comments that I hear all the time is people who are involved in the chamber in this way tell me that they learn things about our community and what's going on in our community that they would not have heard of otherwise. So it's kind of an insider opportunity to learn more and to really be connected. So it's a fun way to get involved. And before we go to Q&A, I also wanted to go back to the events to what's coming in 2026 and highlight, the wrong way. One of the things, so Leadership Redwood Coast, I don't know if we mentioned that. That's a 5-month program that we have applications for that have closed, but it's happening every year. We're in our 4th cohort, very excited about that. It's an opportunity especially for emerging leaders to really expand their leadership skills, as well as learn about the issues and assets of our community. And then Home in Humboldt, let me circle back to that. That's a big, exciting new program that we're going to be launching just in a few months. We've been working particularly with folks in the healthcare space, education, the county, major employers, even smaller employers, nonprofits and such. We all know that we have a hard time recruiting and retaining some types of professional talent here, like doctors and medical care professionals and top level administrators and that kind of thing. So Home in Humboldt is an opportunity for us to wrap our arms around folks who do come here, to fill those positions, to help them settle in and establish roots, connect to community, and really want to stay. So, and create that sense of home here in Humboldt. So we've got tremendous momentum around it, but just want to kind of seed it out there. You'll be hearing more about it. People are very excited about what this can bring. I was just talked to 2 different people who represent, one of them is an elected official running for Mike McGuire's seat. Damon Connolly, I was talking with him on Sunday and told him about it. He's like, whoa, that's cool. It's unlike anything that we've been able to see elsewhere in the nation, at this depth of service to folks who are coming in to really get, kind of all hands on deck to recruit and retain the really critical professionals that we need here, like especially the healthcare folks. and also was talking with a representative for Senator Alex Padilla last week also, and told him about this, and he was super excited about it and was going to talk to the senator about it. So even our elected officials, our local um, CEOs and high level professionals, and then just folks who are boots on the ground, like, what can we do more to recruit and retain the doctors we need? So that's something that we are, kind of really leaning into and super excited about. So that's another new thing. So you can see we've got a lot going on to support our community. And let me just lean into that one more time. We did a survey of our businesses, gosh, a couple of years ago in 2023. Can't believe it's been almost 3 years since we did that. And we asked what they want us to advocate for. Of course, the first one is recruiting and retaining businesses here, just and really supporting our business community. But number two was healthcare. Businesses really, healthcare is top of mind for businesses. So that's one of the reasons that we felt like this was such an important endeavor for us to take on, because y'all told us that it was important to you. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to Q&A. And I'm going to stop the share because we don't need it anymore. I'm going to check the chat. Thanks, Carly, for putting those links to our gala. Hopefully y'all can join us. It's going to be really fun. And I see Becky Reese, who was on the chamber board, and she's now in retirement, one of our ambassadors. Thanks for the shout out, that being on the board is very rewarding. So what questions do you all have for us? All right. Lisa, you've got the construction and operation of the pending Earth Center is going to cause major operational disruption for many downtown businesses due to a substantial loss of parking. Despite multiple attempts over the past month, I have yet to obtain any information from the city as to efforts in the works to help support those businesses affected. A year ago, the city informed me they were looking at instituting a driverless shuttle to orbit between the Adorney Center area parking lots to the Wharfinger, making stops along the way in Old Town. The idea of driverless shuttle has most of my majority female team very concerned as not being a reasonably safe option, particularly after daylight hours. Is the chamber undertaking any efforts to work with the city to support businesses negatively affected? We've talked with the city about this issue. It's been a while since we've had that conversation, but thanks for raising it. And we will absolutely bring your concern and find out more information for you. So I think we'll be talking with the city again in February, but that doesn't mean we can't reach out and find out what's going on. So if you want to email me, Lisa, I'm at nancy@eurekachamber.com. Again, nancy@eurekachamber.com. Can't get easier. And share this with me and I'll find out the answers for you, Lisa. And then per Danco, I understand the project should be breaking ground in July. Yeah, the Earth Center project is right around the corner. So yeah, it's the balance of housing and parking is an ongoing and very fraught conversation for sure. But yeah, let me talk to the city about that for you, Lisa. Other questions? Let me ask you this. Of everything we shared with you today, are there things that you're excited about and plan to be involved in?
Yes. This is Latoya with Float You Humboldt. I didn't realize how many advertising opportunities there were. And I also did not know that my staff could come if I was not available, because I have been stretched super thin. And so being able to have people available by proxy and not feel so much pressure to be everywhere all the time is really nice. So that was very insightful.
Great. Thanks, Latoya, and congratulations again on your new business. It was fun doing your ribbon cutting.
Thank you.
I just gotta say that I'm excited to do the Bolt Gala that's coming up, and my staff is super excited about it. So it's kind of cool to do something like that in Humboldt because I know we don't have a lot of fancy opportunities in this area.
Yeah, and if you're interested, if you're curious, it's funny. I was talking with somebody at a meeting earlier today, and he said, "Oh, the Bolt Gala, I haven't gotten my tickets yet." And you guys always do themes. What's your theme? And I mean, like we're in the middle of a meeting, and I said, well, it's coastal alchemy, and what does that mean? What should I wear? And I said, well, we have a mood board on our gala web page. And a couple minutes later, I saw him totally cruising the mood board on what to wear. So it was cute. I'm like, you're supposed to be paying attention to something else, but I love that you're figuring out what you're going to wear to the gala. So yeah, so if you're curious, look at that.
Nancy, I'm excited for mixers, particularly two in particular, the February mixer and then the summer family fun mixer at the zoo. That's going to be pretty cool.
And why are you so excited about the
Oh,
February?
funny you should ask. It's Quality Body Works. So be there, be square, guys. So.
And what's special that people would want to come to that mixer
We'll
for?
have some RC cars, a little off-roading course, and then we do plan to have a paint booth where you can grab a spray gun and actually paint a car with water, of course. And then we'll be co-hosting with some awesome organizations, BNI, Six River Solar, and Celebration Boulevard. So it should be a good one.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah, and I see Jay Spaldosser, who's one of our board members with Blue Lake Casino. We're going to be doing a mixer with them. And we're going to have a karaoke night out at Blue Lake Casino for our mixer in a couple months. So we are always looking to up our game with our mixers and have something special and fun. So it's, in addition to the greatness of being with each other and the good food that always is there, and that kind of thing, but also what's kind of special and fun. What won't you get, every day of the week? So Becky promises not to sing. Becky, that now you have to sing. So, Jess, I see your hand up.
Yeah, I just wanted to check in on the casino nights for the mixers. Are those restricted to 21 and above? Because I know that kids can go to like the restaurants and stuff, but my personal assistant is my 17-year-old, so he's the one that comes with me to mixers. And so I'm just wondering if that would be an issue on those.
I'm going to ask Jace since he's on the call. I think he's still on the call.
Yeah, no, hi, how are we doing? Hi, Jace here from Blue Lake Casino. Hopefully it's
Yep.
not freezing out for you guys too bad there. I've had some little bit of camera issues today. Am I coming through right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. It's a little freezy on my side, but there we go. Yeah, no, in the actual event center, it's not going to be a problem at all. It's if
Okay.
anybody wanted to go into, say, the bar area, the Wave Lounge, that is 21 and over. But the actual inside of the Sapphire Palace and any events that are private like that, it's all up to the organization that's actually hosting. So yeah, as long as the chamber's good with it, we're going to be fine with it.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Thanks, Jace. Let me see. Yes, Christine, we will definitely get you a copy of the recording. And then Christine is actually from Redwood News, so they're actually going to do a story on this meeting. So thanks, Christine, for representing there. And also, we have a wonderful relationship with Redwood News. I just want to give them a shout out. They revealed their new studio yesterday, and it was a lot of fun to get to chat with all the staff there and to see their new digs. But they also are so good about running community stories. So if you have something to share, please reach out to Redwood News. And I see, Christina, could you put your email in chat? So if folks have story ideas for you, they can reach out to you. And then Catherine, you're revamping Local Food Month, North Coast Growers Association. Y'all do so much incredible work to support access to good, healthy food, locally grown and such. So thanks for that good work. And they have a list of activities and events. And any other, if folks have any other food related events happening in September, they would be glad to promote them, and then partnering on events related to local food, sponsoring that kind of thing. So there you go. This is the space to come and tell your story and what you got going on. So thanks for that, Catherine. Yeah, Felicia, I saw that you had applied for Leadership Rapid Coast. That's it, super exciting. Talked about caterers. Uniquely Yours is actually catering our gala in partnership with some other folks. Casaros, we love Casaros too. They're both chamber members and just really fantastic folks. Any other questions that I missed in chat or things to share? Oh, Christina, I see regarding committees, what are the expectations and time commitments? And Christina is is our newest ambassador. So yeah, way to step up, Christina. With Christina Anastasia Jewelry. You want your sparkles, Christina's your gal. Um, Committees are generally about an hour every month. We meet pretty much monthly, all of them. And we are, yeah, so it's meeting for about an hour. Depending on the topic that's discussed, we might take a little bit more, but really it's just about an hour, maybe an hour and a half a month. And like I said, you get so much insider information that you wouldn't get elsewhere by being on the committees and on the board and ambassadors and things like that. Let's see, there's a couple more things on here. Oh, Jada has a favorite caterer, so there you go. Look for a pop-up. Also good. Um, yes, Felicia, thanks for mentioning. There's a really wonderful event that Benbow Historic Inn does every year. It's an all-chamber mixer. It's on March, it's the first Friday in March. I think it's the 6th this year. And it's so anybody from any chamber in the region can attend that. They also have discounted room rates and things like that as well. But it's a really fun time to come and meet folks who are not just in the Eureka area, but kind of regional as well. So Jada, who is chair of education now, our chair just stepped down. We'll have a conversation about that, Jada. Um, your name may have come up. So yeah, let's have a chat. You and Amanda Nelson, who I think is also on here. Jot is on our board. To chair one of our committees, you have to be a board member. So you may regret having asked that question, Jada. So
Yeah, we haven't volunteered that position yet. Huh?
no, we haven't volunteered anybody. We're hoping people will volunteer, but we've had conversations, and like I said, Jada, your name has come up. And those of you who don't know Jada, Jada is the executive director of Humboldt Builders Exchange, which supports businesses that are in the trades, another membership organization that we partner with, doing really terrific work. And Jada's, like I said, also on our board. Anyone else have questions or have things that you want to share? It's a great opportunity to pitch what you do. All right, Ross, the perennial cheerleader. Oh, Jess, you had another question?
You just said it was a great opportunity to pitch.
There you
So I work for Tri-County Independent Living, and I'm their systems change advocate. And we are currently running a free health coaching program for 10 weeks. There will be 2 rounds. The first round starts in February. The second round starts into April. It's for anybody who's 18 and over who identifies with a disability that doesn't have to be medically or clinically classified. And it's 10 weeks, 1 hour a week, one-on-one health coaching to help set goals and accomplish something good. So if anybody's interested, you can always reach out to me at jessica@tillanet.org. I'll put it in the chat. And so it'd be a great way to set some goals and accomplish them.
Awesome. Yeah, if you can put that in the chat, that would be terrific. So then folks can just link right to it. And then Jada, you said you have a pitch.
I do have a pitch. Hi, everybody. I'm Jada. Not to repeat what everyone's been saying about how great the chamber is. I love being a part of it. And my pitch is that we have recently started, we receive occasional calls from people saying, I have a young person who wants to go into the trades. And we are developing a page on the website to make it simple. But meanwhile, if you do have a young person, it can be someone under 18 to do internships. You can direct them towards me, and we can often hook them up with one of our members. And that covers from being an electrician to being in construction to plumbing to working at the rental guys, all sorts of things. Anything even vaguely connected with the trades is in our membership. So please keep that in mind.
Awesome. Thanks, Jada. And it looks like Jess is interested in chatting with you. So great. Sue.
I just wanted to remind folks that the Choose Humboldt campaign is in a new phase. It's the Dine, Drink, and Stay passport that's going on. If you haven't participated in the early Shop Humboldt one, I highly recommend this. There's tons of great places to eat and drink and stay in this area. And we have a lot of members of the chamber that are a part of this. All you have to do is download the Vibe Map app. So VIBE MAP from your app store, and you will automatically, when you make an account, it will show you what's in your geographic area, and the Choose Humboldt campaigns will come up. You check in there, you earn points, and you get prizes in prize drawings. So it's a great way to support our local businesses during this time of the year when things are a little bit slower in particular.
Yeah. And I just want to give a shout out to the Choose Humboldt campaign is something that was born during during COVID. And it's been very collaborative, inclusive of chambers and different business serving organizations, of course, to serve our business community. And it's housed with Humboldt Made, who's done a really great job of really upping the game for Choose Humboldt. So it's a fun way to get to know potentially new stores, new restaurants, new amenities that we have here in our community, and it's gamified. Like Sue said, you can win prizes and things like that. Sue, I don't know if you have access to do it, but or Carly, could you put a link to the Choose Humboldt campaign in chat so we can share that as well? Anything else? Anyone want to share?
Well, I will always shamelessly plug my business. I am Latoya Muriel. I just opened Float You Humboldt. We are Humboldt's newest wellness center. We offer a sensory deprivation tub that is 6 feet by 9 feet. If you're claustrophobic, you do not have to put a pod over you. The room is wide open. It's 1,000 pounds of Epsom salt. It's amazing for your body, for recovery, for anxiety. I know all of us business owners need a moment to slow down sometimes, and this place absolutely offers that. We also have a fire and ice room that is an infrared sauna and a cold plunge in one room. And so the infrared sauna gets up to 175. You can swap from the cold plunge into the fire and ice within an hour. You get a full hour for your session. It is 65 minutes or $65 for one person, $20 for second occupancy. And we also offer red light therapy and halo therapy, which is good for respiratory and for if you catch that Humboldt crud and you see it coming early, you can come and sit in the sauna and catch it. We are also kid friendly for that. So if you have littles who are struggling, it helps with that. It helps with pregnant women. So yeah, check us out. We take our first appointment at 7 a.m. and we take our last appointment right now at 10:45. So we are wide open during the day, and you can book on Vagaro. Easy peasy.
Great. If you want to put a link in chat, that'd be great too.
Okay.
Thanks, Latoya. Ken.
I just kind of wanted to plug the local sports coverage at the Times Standard. I'm the sports editor. I do other articles as well, many community focused, but am responsible for the local sports content. So if you need to read about positive things that are going on with student athletes, all the schools locally here, then plug into that at timestandard.com, or you can get a subscription. So thank you.
Love it. Thank you, Ken. If you want to, you could do a story on this too. No rush. Teresa.
Awesome. Thank you. I wanted to share that Premier Financial Group recently is excited to support the Hospice of Humboldt in their initiative to raise money for palliative care center. And we just recently put forth our biggest donation ever, at one time. So $250,000 toward this initiative, and we are asking putting out the idea of people matching that. So if others are interested in that initiative, we encourage you to reach out to them directly, or if you're interested, you can talk to us. We can talk to you about how to do that. It's definitely, if you know anyone that has an IRA that is over 73 and has to take money from that, that's a definite good tool to make those donations direct from that IRA. So it's just something we're excited and passionate about. Our community needs, we think, as in addition to other things that our community needs, but it's a project we're passionate about. So I just wanted to put that out there. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out. You guys gave $250,000. Did I read that correctly?
Yes.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Such a generous gift, and just another great example of the good work that our businesses do to support our community. Ken, I see your hand is still raised. Did you have something else you wanted to share, or?
No, I don't. Thank you.
All right, cool. Well, we are just about at time. And again, want to thank everyone for being with us today for our annual meeting. We will be sending this out to all of our members. Hopefully we'll see something on Redwood News in the next day or two. And if you haven't gotten your tickets yet for the gala, please do so. It's going to be really fun. Claire Bent is our band playing this year. We're going to have swing dancing. We're going to have give some really wonderful awards. Our Business Leader of the Year is the only one that we've announced so far, and that's going to Dale Maples of Maple Service Plumbing and Heating, I think. I think that's correct. So we'll have some other wonderful award recipients, and tons of just like a couple dozen wonderful nominees. So please join us for that. And then just keep an eye on our events calendar. We have so much going on. What we shared with you is just, is kind of some of the highlights, but we have stuff going on all the time. And if you have any questions ever about membership, if you know folks who should be members that aren't yet, or if you think they might be members, or what have you, please just have them get a hold of me. Or you just get a hold of me, and we're here to serve you. That's our sole purpose, is serving you. So thanks everyone again. Huge thanks to Ross for not only doing a year of service as board chair, but also 2 years, and also for calling in from his international vacation. To be with us today. Teresa, super excited to work with you in the coming year, and really have such great confidence in your leadership. So thanks everyone, and we'll hopefully see you on next Friday, the 30th, at our gala. Take care.
Thanks, everyone.